Yo, perfect music timing, what the heck? Hello, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome to the heckin', welcome to stream. Stream that is live. I believe the stream is live at the current time. 15:03, o'clock. If it's another time for you, you're lying. Yeah, hello, welcome to the, yep, exactly. Anyway, how is it going? Little bit of an art stream today. I think okay, wait a sec, my music's a bit too loud. Music's so far away. My body got cut off. Thank you so much for the super chat, CG. Thank you, CJG. I really appreciate that. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hello, how is your day? It is a day. To be honest, my brain is not working today. I've not been sleeping well lately. So a really annoying thing about Germany is that every city and town has like 5 churches. And what's really annoying about that is they ring every hour, sometimes every half an hour and sometimes every quarter of an hour. And the one that I live close to has been extremely annoying, especially last night. I do not know why. It's not like it's a special holiday or anything, right? On the 3rd of November is not a holiday in Germany. The 1st is, I think. But I don't know. Makes me want to commit arson a little bit. Just a little bit, though. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to do a little bit of a more chill art stream today and get some freaking work done on stuff that I've been putting off for millions of years. And I would like to encourage you guys to do the same. I know a lot of you are also creators, working on your own projects like animations, even like crazy stuff like game design and etc. All those kind of things. And I know a lot of you have problems with procrastination. So I'm gonna save your careers and say, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna minimize the stream for a sec, and you're gonna click on the program. You're gonna open the program that you need. That's all you have to do. You have to open the program and you have to open the file that you were working on, or make a new one if you haven't even got a file yet. Just do that for me. Okay. In the meantime, I have, for example, these thingies that I was working on at the end of the last stream. For a bit of context, if you don't know by now, meow. Thank you for the frickin' 17 months, dude. I really appreciate that. That's wild. Wait, you mean I need to work while I'm at work? That feels legal, not gonna lie. Also, meow. No. You see? Your boss will be so impressed by your ability to multitask that you're gonna get like 10 promotions. Trust me, bro. He's gonna be like, yo, are you working on personal projects while at work? That is impressive. Have 5 promotions. Thank me later. Yeah, so if you for some reason don't tune into many of these streams, that's totally fine, by the way, or you just happen to be new. Yeah, I do in fact have several different VTuber models, and it is my plan to add even more in the future. And I'm planning for the next one to be decided upon via a vote. I do want to make model for all of my characters eventually, but as you probably know, that takes a very long time, so I'm gonna have to prioritize some of them. And I would like to do that via a vote, and in order to do that, I need to make a little concept art that I could post and be like, yo, y'all, please pick one, and you're gonna pick one. So that's one thing I'm working on. Another thing is, I haven't started it yet. Actually, I have. Look, it's just invisible. Haha. Oh, it's so good. Another thing I want to do is make a... I don't know if you've noticed, but I've had the same banner on YouTube for my main channel for literal years. Probably like 3 years at this point. And it's definitely not a bad banner. That's true. But I really want, like... I just want to I want to refresh it. I want to kind of like... Okay, these kinds of things are really hard for me to talk about because I don't know how much I want to, like, spoil. I both love talking about my projects and ideas I have in my brain, and I also love keeping them secret and being mysterious about them. But I do have a little project in mind for my next main channel video, which is going to be a bit different to my usual stuff, which I realize is something I've said multiple times within the last few months. Yeah, I have a cool idea for the next main channel video, and it's something that could become a series of videos, and that all kind of depends on if the next videos are gonna be received well. I sure hope it does. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't, to be perfectly honest. And I would like to create a new banner that kind of like reflects the new direction I want to take the channel. I mean, I don't want to say it's a new direction that I'm taking the channel in. It's more like just a style of content that I'm trying out. I'm still planning to make, for example, the rest of the road trip series at some point. So, yeah. Those are mutually exclusive. You can't tell everyone and keep it a secret. That's my problem. That's what keeps me up at night. That's why I can't sleep lately. Oh yeah, and the other thing I'm working on, let me show you how it's looking so far. We got a little fire. And I really hope the people in the audience who have any experience with animation whatsoever.
My God Mense. Maima het my net cola lat drink. Tögelat word Tee drink. Ho cool is DIT asserblief. Spiel nu Fortnite. Cola drink. YIPE.
Why did he cut out the Y? Thank you very much for the beautiful serenade of little Dutch child gets to drink Fortnite and play cola. I really appreciate it, dude. Hope it was worth it. What is that cat even saying? It's the you know the meme with the German kid who gets to play whose mom allows him to play Fortnite and drink cola, so he goes yippee. It's that, but in Dutch. Also, spoken through a text-to-speech that has a German accent. No, you don't know that. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's literally just It's literally just a video of a kid filming himself celebrating that his mom allows him to drink cola and play Fortnite. And then he says yippee at the end in the most, like, high-pitched, adorable voice you will ever hear. And it was a massive meme a few months ago. So I'm surprised that there's people who don't know it. I feel like it's, like, one of the biggest memes of this year. Or was it from last year already? That might be it. It is getting a bit old now. To be fair, memes nowadays have a very limited lifespan. Sad. Yeah, what I was saying was I really hope there's some people watching right now who have a little bit of animation experience and know how freaking difficult it is to animate fire. Because I've put so much freaking... Okay, I can probably actually see how much time I've put into this document specifically. Window information. 5 hours and 24 minutes just with this document. I can kind of show you actually. I've done a bunch of different like... There's like a bunch of different folders. If like little experiments I've done. This is the previous version that I was gonna go with. Wait. It looks like this. I made this. And I was like, okay, this is done, time to move on, but I kept looking at it and it was just bothering me. Like, I think it doesn't look bad at all, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not, like, shitting on myself for no reason. But, I'm definitely a lot happier with this version. Which is interesting, because it's a lot less frames, as you can see. It's literally 8 FPS. Let me move my massive head out of the way. And, I don't know, but... the fact that it's like kind of low frame rate and choppy adds a lot to the fieriness of it, in my opinion. Okay. Feel free to share what you're working on, by the way. I'd love to know. So for this one, I mean, it's kind of almost done. I was just... Sorry, strange noises outside the window today. That's really cool. I was kind of like, I made this in like 10, like I made this layer, the big orange layer, just before I started stream. And I think it looks okay, but I'm not super happy with it, so I think I'm gonna redo it. What is that noise? Who is dying outside my window? Yippee! Kinda like the low frame rate? Same. It just, it really like works with the fire, in my opinion. And yeah, I put so much time into this, and approximately 5 people are gonna appreciate it. Cause it's like, you will never understand how hard it is to animate fire unless you've tried it, tried to do it yourself. How long does the chibi stay active? It's supposed to be 5 minutes. Sometimes my timer messes up somehow though. Ah. We appreciate it. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I also need to freaking like get it into my head that just because somebody doesn't leave a comment being like, yo, I see all that effort that you put into that fire animation, good job dude, that's so inspiring. Like, just because somebody doesn't leave a comment like that doesn't mean that nobody appreciated it. I feel like people in general, they're a lot more likely to leave a comment if they don't like something versus if they like something. I mean, I'm literally an example of that myself. I like never comment on videos nowadays unless I can think of like something funny to say. Beep boop beep boop beep. Seeing this sort of thing makes me realize I need to work harder to do the things I want. I mean, I think you just gotta, like, find a balance. Because the thing with this fire animation in particular, like, I literally could have just gone with that one I showed you guys before, and nobody would have, like, cared. It's just something that bothers me specifically. And so I'm gonna do something about it. And I don't know, I have some progress ready. As long as I have time to finish all my projects, then it's okay if I get a little hyper focused on a frickin' 5 second long fire animation, maybe even 3 seconds. Spoilers, this is gonna be for my podcast channel. I want to have a little intro. It's just like, yo, this is the show, and then there's like a little, because I used to have a it has it, but our podcast has a theme song, which is really cool and all. It's like metal and shit. But I feel like for a podcast, it's the kind of thing that's like cool at first. You might listen to it the first like 3 times, and then it's like, okay, I don't need to hear this anymore, kind of thing. So I feel like a song, we're definitely gonna keep the song, but maybe put it at the end instead. Meow.
I took Flash in college. I really loved the AS2 part of the class. That was so much fun. However, I couldn't get programming down. Now, plan to be OTR.
Thank you so much for the dodo pretzel. I really appreciate it, dude. I always have to reread the messages myself because my brain like gets really confused by the by the accent. Yeah, I didn't take a Flash class specifically, but it was part of my interactive media class in college. And I also only did a little bit of programming in that. I don't know, I didn't find the programming part that hard, but I do have, maybe that's because I have a little bit of a HTML knowledge from my 12-year-old self making silly Pokemon websites. But yeah, freaking yeah, I do have a podcast. It's been on hiatus for a while, but it's getting rebooted very soon. So I'm making a bunch of nice little graphics for it, including this fire, because it has it's like a fire theme to it. I think the problem I had with this one, I feel like it should be more like this. Like it's gotta fade out rather than just being an outline of the yellow part. Yes, I know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm so smart, and I know all the terminology. I'm German and I get confused by the accent of the TTS. Yeah, it's great though. I love it. Definitely one of the best decisions I made with this streaming. Fire, fire. Finally, one of the only times I didn't miss a chip live stream. Yo, welcome in. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah, boy. Yeah, so that's the reason I don't really talk about my podcast that much, is because it's still like a work in progress. Hence why I'm not talking about like hence why I'm not out here like, yo, go follow it right now. Dude, like, why are there always people screaming outside my window? It's always when I'm streaming as well. So insensitive. OMG. Do a separate podcast talking about the podcast. Yo, genius. Genius marketing strategy right there. OMG, hi Nebula. How's it going, dude? He just reminded me. Good news, everyone. I'm gonna try to get back into streaming Rain Worlds this week. It's been a while, so I'm probably gonna be really bad at it. But I want to do it. I want to get rained on in a world in which it rains a lot. When did you release your first merge? That's a good question. I don't... I think it was shortly after the Google video. I think it was shortly after that dropped. A merch company reached out to me and was like, yo, what if you sell merch? And I was like, okay. And they were... I don't know, I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm the only creator who does this, who freaking like jumps from merch company to merch company. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the one I'm with right now. but it took me a while to find one that I'm like actually happy with, for various reasons. Thank you so much for the dodo, by the way, Gabriel or Gabrielle. No, I don't know. Nobody knows. Not even you know how to pronounce your own name. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well, by the way. Welcome in. Welcome to stream. Ah. What was your first merch? I literally just did like shirts. I did a shirt with a picture of Chip's face on it. He was like this. Kinda. It was pretty cute. I had one where there was like a chip like hanging on, kind of like as if he was like hanging onto your shirt. That was pretty cute. I don't remember the others. It's like, you know, 2018. How long ago was that? Like 10 years? Yeah, I don't know. That was the with that company I did my first plushies with. And when it came to those kind of like custom merch things that weren't just like shirts and hoodies with a print on them, the company I was with first, I felt like they didn't handle it very well. Like the first edition plushies, they took very long to ship out. I remember that. And it happened multiple times that I would create a design, and then they would just like put it in my shop, even though I didn't receive the sample yet and approve it. But yeah, I really like I'm with the fourth wall now. They're really good, honestly. What I really like is that they are really quick with the plushies. Like every time I've done a plush before, it took like the production took like 3 months. With them, it's only like 2 months, which is really cool and nice. So 2018 was 45 years ago. Feel old yet? I am elderly. My bones are disintegrating as we speak. Mwah. I apologize for not shutting up about the loaf plush, by the way. But like, words cannot express how wonderful it is. I freaking love it. I like petting his little stupid little paws. Okay, so I think this could also use a couple of like little details like this. I think that was also a problem. Why is your collar so big though? I honestly just really like the aesthetic. of a collar that's like way too big for the character, and they're like wearing it really loosely. I don't know why. I really like how that looks. Also, like, I've been wondering for a while why I occasionally get asked if I'm a femboy. Like, what part of me is feminine enough people to ask that? But then I only found this out like a couple of weeks ago. That collars are like a symbol of like femboys. Apparently. Like, I genuinely didn't know that. I've never really associated with them as being something feminine or masculine, to be honest. Because, you know, when like a dog wears a collar, like male and female dogs wear collars, it's not like a it's not a symbol of their gender unless you make it like pink, I guess. That's the way I've personally always seen them. Oh, I need frame 5. Yeah. How are we looking? Yeah, okay, and I'm gonna add a couple little details as well. Like, coming off like this. Yeah. Me struggling to draw fire while Chip animates it. Yeah, but you gotta understand how many hours and days I've been slaving away. Like, I will like I've been like laying in bed thinking about it. Yeah, it's okay, like, fire is really difficult to understand, I would say. Like, there's a lot going on. So definitely don't feel bad if it's hard to draw or animate. Cause it is. the really annoying thing, the really like frustrating thing about it for me has been I've been trying, like, I've been searching for like a good tutorial about it. And honestly, every tutorial I found on YouTube, almost every one, it's either a style of fire that I'm like not looking for, like a really soft like candle flame, or it's a frame by frame fire animation that's like the style I'm looking for, but it just doesn't look good. In my opinion. Like, I mean, I guess it looks fine. But usually they're not quite... like, I don't know. Something's always off about them. And then the one time you find a video that's like an actually really well animated fire from a professional, it's like freaking like 360p 30-minute long video of a guy like screen recording in like 2009 And there's like really loud pop music in the background, and the guy's talking like this. So most of this is just me figuring stuff out by myself. It's also really hard to find references as well. Because like, what do you search for? If you want like a file like this, what do you search for? If you search for like frame by frame animation fire, you always get these like not that good looking ones. So I've just been trying to find like clips from like Fire Force, the anime. But it's been really hard to find one where the fire isn't like moving, because if you don't know, in that show they fight with fire. So it's like freaking like blasting around and everything. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm gonna save it. Apparently you're making things and we talk? Indeed! Let's chat. Let's chat about things and stuff. Yeah, like somehow they have unregistered Hypercam 2 in the corner and Bandicam in the top middle. Yep, fire time. There are a couple other fire animations that I wanted to do. Let me just sort this. Okay, look, like this is the. Wait, you can't see that. I think I have to do it like this. This is the state of my organization. Like, don't even ask. I prefer things over stuff. Honestly, I'm more of a stuff kind of guy. Okay, so this is like, okay, I'm gonna actually, we're doing things that we're putting off today, so I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna actually label these. This is the inner file. Yeah. And all of it together is the fire. Yep. Yeah, this is the old one. I don't need that anymore. What is this? Oh, that's a, that's something I referenced from a clip from Fire Force. That's another thing when it comes to trying to, like, figure out clips of fire. It's just so, like, it's so quick that it's really hard to figure out what is going on in the animation. Which makes it hard to reference from. At least for me. What's this? That was test. I was like, okay, it's kind of like wiggly. What if I start with a wiggle and then I add the thingies? Didn't really work out. Yeah, this was just a freehand test, I guess. Oh, this is like 1. Yeah, so for this one I was kind of like trying. Actually, no, that's just another freehand thingy. Be gone. Yeah, this is something completely different. How's is that? That's my original, which I'm gonna delete now because I don't need it. Yay, organization. So this is another animation I did for a transition. So like whoosh. I'm honestly not 100% happy with this either, but I'm gonna stop being annoying about it and just like deal with it. I'm just gonna keep this one. I'm gonna name it. What am I naming it? Yo, thank you for the dodo, Rex. Coco. I really appreciate it. Welcome in, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna name it Fire in Transition, and this is So I also wanted to animate a ein was heißt Transition auf Deutsch? Gibt's das Wort auf Deutsch? So zum Thema Animation. Was heißt das? Nennt man das Übergang? Ich wollte einen Übergang animieren. Macht das Sinn? Keine Ahnung. Keine Ahnung. Yippie. Ja, macht Sinn. Cool, danke. Hello. I was just trying to figure out how to say that I want to animate a fire transition in German. And I was like, what's the word for transition? Do you just say transition, or is there a word? And chat was like, Übergang, Übergang, Übergang. So as I was saying, I wanna make some kind of animation where the fire is like. Let me make a folder for it. We're staying organized today. Fire up animation. I want something kind of like where the fire starts down here, and it goes like whoosh. That's what these squiggles are for. I was kind of trying to make like a guide, and I don't know if it's really working out. And it goes like whoosh, and then wait, it'd be easier to visualize if I do it like this. And then this would be completely orange, and then it's like disappearing. And the other thing is revealed underneath, 'cause that's what transitions are for. Yippee! Something like that. Is what I'm attempting to do. I'm still trying to like figure out how to do it. Something like this, I could probably just take this and then like add some like fieriness to it. Like that. I'm just gonna see how. I'm just gonna trial and error and see how things look. You ever had a dream about being a cat? So, honestly, I've almost exclusively only ever dreamed about like being myself in my current form, if that makes sense. I've never really... I don't think I've ever dreamed about being in a different body.
Marshmallows.
So true. Dude, I feel like at this point I have like the exact same reaction every time. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. You absolute hacking legend. Marshmallows are like life, honestly. Like life itself is compacted in this tiny form, this tiny squishy white form, and we can only thank the great Lord above or below for this wonderful existence. Latom. Thank you, I really appreciate it, dude. I hope you're doing well. Ah. Dreamed about being a dog the other night. I helped a stray dog get adopted with me. That sounds so much fun. You would think, as a furry myself, I would also have those kinds of dreams, but I don't know why. I only ever dream about being myself in my current form. Ah. Joined from your Blue Sky post, yo. You enjoy Blue Sky? I do indeed. It's very cool. Maybe it just needs some... Yo, thank you for the dodo, Jay. I really appreciate it. Welcome in, by the way. Hope your life has been well and good. Meow. Did it play a meow? Did it play a meow, or was it just really quiet? Wait, you focus stream? Yeah, I kinda wish that I didn't dream sometimes. I very often have really weird and kind of uncomfortable dreams. Yeah, the meow is supposed to play for any donation though, not just the €5 ones. Dollar. Dolo. $100 bills. Yo, remember that Beat Saber song? That's like $100 bills. Good times. Okay, I think something like this can work actually. Ah. Hello, short person? What? I do not see a short person around here. I am a grand 8'12". I'll have you know. Okay, I'm just trying to visualize how I can do this. Cause this is like pretty good outline, but I want it to be more wiggly. I'm kind of thinking of just animating like little wiggly shapes like this, and then adding in the fiery... That looks like a banana. Fiery details. But I don't know if it would conflict with the original Wiggle animation, you know what I mean? Last Beat Saber video I watched was for Undefeatable from Sonic Frontiers. Absolutely love that song. Sonic does... You can say what you will about Sonic, but it almost always has music that slaps. That's very true. Ah. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep this safe, and I'm gonna try just animating a little Wiggly Wiggle, and then doing the thing I said earlier. Have you ever worn a choker during stream? Not a choker, but I do wear my collar sometimes. Maybe... Because I need one frame that's like this. And I'm just trying to figure out in my brain. How do we get from this to this? And like, maybe it should like... Maybe it should be really small on the edges of the screen. Or just when it enters the screen. This is like 90% of my animation process, by the way. It's just trial and error. Can you go away? Thank you. I was like, maybe it should be small like this, and then when it reaches here. Oily. I'm having some trouble visualizing this. This is definitely me when I look back. Let me drink some water, as water is very commonly known to make you smarter. Ah, delectable. Dawn car, true. Morning, Chip. Good morning. Welcome in. Bottle of water. Moin. Okay, maybe I gotta like approach this differently. Like the fire should grow from the bottom. I'm gonna test that out. Can you get out of the way? Favorite tea flavor? So I actually don't like tea. Except for like British tea. To be honest, I like really don't understand the appeal of drinking hot flavored water. Which is what like non-black tea is. To me at least. I don't even like cold flavored water that much, to be honest. I'd rather just drink plain water. What about coffee? I always hated coffee, but I'm aware that it is a acquired taste. So I'm attempting to acquire the taste by occasionally just drinking it anyway, even though I don't really like it. And I'm making progress. Now I still don't like, I still definitely prefer not to drink coffee, but I can drink a coffee that is like really sweet and has an interesting flavor, I guess, like a freaking you know. What if I just transfer my thoughts like telepathically? I think that would be easier. That way I wouldn't have to talk. Last time I drank a coffee that I didn't hate, it was like eggnog flavor, which sounds really weird. No, it wasn't. I'm stupid. Sorry, I don't mean to say that I'm stupid. I just slipped out. It was frickin' creme brulee flavor. That's what it was, I believe. But I drank it in the Netherlands, so I got a little shot of eggnog with it, which is a thing they do in the Netherlands. You get like a little shot of eggnog with a spray of I'm like thinking of the German words before the English ones. Oh, it's so hard being bilingual. Like spray cream. You know, what is that called? Whipped cream. Oh my god. You get a little shot of eggnog with whipped cream on it in the Netherlands when you order a fancy coffee, I guess. Yeah, so I'm at the point now with coffee where I can drink those like really sweet, like flavored coffees that are like high quality, I guess. I can't drink like instant coffees and stuff. That just tastes nasty to me, honestly. But maybe I'm guessing if I keep going like this, I'll eventually be able to drink it without puking. That was a spicy bit of hyperbole there. I've never puked from coffee. Peanuts, though, I think that's something I can never acquire the taste for. Unfortunately, I really wish I liked peanuts, because there's so many really nice things that have peanuts in them. But that flavor of the peanut just like throws me off every time. Coffee. Oh yeah, someone asked about is it called mate? Mate tea? Mate, or just mate. It's interesting. I don't hate it, honestly, but it's not something I would choose to drink, I think. How are y'all doing? I am doing pretty alright. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? How are your projects coming along? Give me a status update. I'm just kinda doing some trial and error right now. Okay, the thing is, if it's going up like this, the I don't know, what would you even call it? Like, the strands of fire should be, like, being pulled down like this, theoretically, right? Kinda like that. That would probably make it look a lot more natural, actually. That's probably the problem I'm having with this. Berliner oder Kreppel. Dude, I've never heard somebody unironically say the word Kreppel in real life. I don't believe that people actually call it that. It's a lie made up by YouTube commenters. Just got back from college just in time for the last 30 minutes of stream. I'm gonna be streaming for another 2 hours. I usually stop at 6. Unless you mean that you personally can only be here for 30 minutes, which is completely fine, of course. Creeper, yes. That is what I said. In German, there's a debate what those Okay, this is going to be really confusing to some of the Germans who are viewing right now. British people call them donuts. It's like a big dough ball that's filled with usually filled with jam, sometimes with custard. We call them donuts for some reason, even though they don't have a hole in the middle. Don't ask. But yeah, there's a debate within the German language of what those are called in German, of course. I think Americans call them Berliner as well, actually. Which is interesting, because I don't believe they were invented in Berlin, right? Yeah, where I live in Germany, we call them Berliner as well. Yeah. Jelly-filled donuts, that's what Americans call them. Although I feel like I've seen some Americans call them Berliner. Berliner. I may be wrong though, maybe I'm mixing it up with somebody. In Italy we call them Krapfen. Really? That's interesting. Because some Germans call it that as well. Yeah, and the most confusing thing of all is the people who call them Pfannkuchen, which is the German word for pancake. Which is the most confusing thing I've ever heard in my life. They just straight up calling it a different dessert. Yeah, the people from Berlin call it a pancake. Well, like a bunch of the rest of the country calls them Berliner. So weird. Yeah, there's Germans that call them Krapfen as well, right? I have to say, in English that makes them sound really unappealing. I'm trying really hard not to, like, repeat the same shapes. It's kind of hard, though. Like, do people from Berlin call Berliner pancakes? Do they also call Pfannkuchen? Like, are they both called Pfannkuchen? Because that sounds like it would get confusing. Although I gotta, like, completely agree that British people calling them donuts is also extremely confusing. I agree with that. Just joined stream, what are you drawing? Welcome in! I'm, working on a little side project for my podcast channel. I'm just trying to figure out, like, I want to make a little fire transition animation. I'm just kind of trying to figure out how it should look. Doing a bit of, like, trial and error. Feel free to share what you are working on, if anything. They call Pfannkuchen Eierkuchen. Really? Egg cake? What? Can we just, like, delete Berlin? For legal reasons, that is a joke. Go to revival? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, why else would I be animating fire? The other idea I had was if it just, like, it kind of, like, bursts up like that. Like, I guess, like that. Just really roughly like that. It bursts up because it's, like, really fast. And then it kind of, like, tapers off like that. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm just gonna, you know, trial and error. Hungry talking about bakery. Yeah, same. I love baked goods. I'm gonna use the lasso tool actually, just for this simple test. No, not like that. Like this. This is about to look like a freaking Nickelodeon ident. Does JK stand for just kidding or joke? I believe it is just kidding, although technically both work. And then when it leaves the screen, it's like, wee. You know the sound fire makes, it goes wee. Yeah, that's more like what I have in mind. It means Jujutsu Kaisen. No. Or am I? No. Me when fire. Honestly. In all honesty. Like, the transition out is definitely what I had in mind. But this is still kind of bothering me. I don't know about this. Let me just go see how I did it on on the old version. I might have just done like a sideways slidey animation. Shut up, old me. Oh yeah, I made it go from the side. Also, by the way, live pro tip, if you want to study an animation on YouTube, you can use the period and comma keys on your keyboard to see individual frames. Yeah, the one I did was kind of like this. Yo, thank you for the dodo, Rex Coco. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Absolute legend. Right there. Thank you for your support. I do the big appreciate. Can I just try making it really big? Cause like I'm trying to like think about how it would look in real life. And I'm imagining like a bunch of fireballs like this. But like from the top, if there was like a bunch of these put together, all you would see is like that. What if this makes sense? Like if I just like, yeah, copying things is kind of weird. Maybe I'll make a folder. One entire folder. Oh wow. Like, from the bottom it looks cool, but the top is just like a bunch of bouncy balls or whatever, I don't know. So, the moral of the story is I should probably stop overthinking it and just... Cause the transition in is gonna be so fast that I think it's okay if it just looks like a bunch of waves. Remember when I was 11, I watched your videos on YouTube a lot. I'm very excited to be here. Oh my gosh. Stop, you make me feel old. Also, I'm gonna have to call the YouTube police on you for watching YouTube content at 11. That's illegal. It's funny because I am extremely guilty of watching YouTube when I was too young for it. Yeah, honestly, I think this can literally just be like... Yeah. Let me just see what it would look like with extra fieriness. That is the technical term, by the way. Don't look that up. Just trust me, bro. When your video's like 13 plus, or am I wrong? They've always been 13 plus and they still are. But I mean, it's not like I've ever included anything in my videos that would like scar a 11-year-old if they watch them. But I definitely I definitely prefer nobody younger than 13 watching. Just so I don't have to worry about that stuff. So I can, you know, make jokes about a cat ripping the guy's flesh off and he's bleeding everywhere. Without scarring little kids. You said Santa wasn't real, how could you? Yeah, I actually got a handful of angry comments about that. Which was just kind of like... If your kid still believes in Santa, why are they watching my videos? It's like, don't you stop believing in Santa when you're like 8? I don't remember how old I was. It just kind of like I don't remember ever having like an epiphany, being like, oh my god, Santa is not real. Like, I just kind of like gradually grew out of it, I feel like. This is good, but it's not wavy enough. Let me intensify the waviness. It like waves in the opposite direction. How would that look? I'm still not amazing at automating waves. I remember when I was a kid in class, they told me Santa wasn't real and laughed at me for not knowing. That is so sad. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, kids are freaking mean. If they can use any, they will use anything they can to like. I don't know how to describe it. Like, show that they're like better than you. Kids are mean. Like the problem with animating waves for me is I like really struggle to visualize the movement. I don't know why. Established dominance. That's like what I wanted to say, but I was like, that sounds kind of weird. But it's more like establishing a hierarchy, I guess. Like a power hierarchy. If I make fun of this kid for this thing that doesn't matter, then that means I can't get... That means that kid can't make fun of me for anything, because I already did it to them. That kind of thing. We should just, like, delete all children, honestly. Like, we don't need children anyway, like, they don't do anything for us. They don't contribute to society. Why don't we just, like, get rid of them? Oops. What the scallop? Honestly, I feel like if you leave stream for even like 2 minutes, what you'll come back to, I cannot guarantee it will make sense. I think I'm gonna... Right, let's try a couple more things. I'll take a break from this animation. Yeah. Friendly reminder. Hit Control S right now. Okay, I guess I can get back to working on this. The little examples for the future models that I want to make. As I can finish off this guy. Whoops, not like that. Finish off the beep boop. Need to check on my own reference image. Progen, very true, very true. I may become the first live 2D Protogen VTuber. I may be wrong, but personally I've never seen a Protogen VTuber that's rigged in live 2D before. As far as I know, the ones that exist are all 3D models. But don't quote me on that. I don't exactly know every single Protogen VTuber that exists. I think Rail has a 2D one. You might be right. The last time I wrote that up on stream, everyone was like, "But this guy has one, but they don't. It's like 3D." Not that I blame you for not being able to tell. Some live 2D models are very convincing. They look like 3D models. Okay, I'm gonna be right back real quick. I gotta grab a drink refill. I'll be really quick though, okay? Ah. Good day. How are you doing? When 4D? I don't know if I want 4D live streams, honestly. Like, imagine the streamer would, like, accidentally burp, and then you would just get, like, a wave of, like, gross burp smell through your speakers. Don't know why it would come through the speakers, but gotta come from somewhere, I guess. Okay, give me a second. I just wanna retweet my live stream. Welcome back. Thank you very much. Glad that technology doesn't exist right now. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That would, like, I don't know, but I could only imagine bad things from that technology. Okay, this guy. This freaking guy. Also known as the Beep. That kind of 4D? What kind of 4D were you thinking of? Is there another of the 5 senses that we could implement? Oh my god, yeah, if people would, like, hack your 4D system and just implement whatever smell they want. That would be wild. I remember watching a Spy Kids 4 in 4D in the cinema when it came out. We had, like, these little... That must have been, like, 2009 or something? Maybe a bit later? I don't remember when that movie came out, but I just remember being young. And we had these, like, scratch cards. Scratch and sniff, you know? It was so silly. You'd be watching the movie and then this massive, like, number 5 pops up on screen, like, you gotta scratch and sniff number 5. That's what 4D was like back then. Like, just completely break your immersion. With these giant numbers on screen. It was so silly. How dare you? Oh my god, yo, thank you for the frickin' Prime sub 3k HO live. I hope that was a decent attempt at your username. Really appreciate it, thank you very much. Enjoy the emotes. It was yippee. Hip hip hooray. Okay, well, I think I need a bit more, like, I need a bit more organization over here. Let's see, I got 5 5 characters to add. Unfortunately, I can't split a square into 5 equal parts. But I can do 6, I believe. What's 4,000 divided by 3? Like 13 point something? I don't think I can make the gap bigger than that, actually. You can't make it bigger than 1,000. I don't know why. It's kind of annoying. Oh well. I'm gonna just... Wait, where did my... There we go. So Charlie would look like this. Ryan would look like this. Oh, I think I'm gonna redo this art. I don't like it. And radio. I just gotta do this. Make life easier. Yippee! Yeah, let me actually delete this. It's like bothering me the more I see it. You know the feeling. Always forget you can go cute sometimes. It happens so often though. Does it just jump scare you every time? Meow. These commissions? Nope, these are plans for my future live 2D models. VTuber models, I guess I should say. I want to do a vote pretty soon. So you guys can choose which character my next one is gonna be. Yeah, so this guy would look kind of like this. But with less of a massive neck. He's not a giraffe. Giraffe protogen though? Not a bad idea for a character. Someone get on that. I'll probably put the vote on my YouTube community page on my streaming channel. And then just post the link to that on Twitter and Blue Sky and everywhere. Just so I have like one like vote, you know what I mean? So I could make a poll on like Twitter and Blue Sky and everything, and then add them all together, but you know, it's easier to have one poll. Oh, almost considered drawing a profile pic for myself, but I'm consistently terrible at this stuff, so I might just make something in 3D and then draw over the render. Honestly, go ahead. That sounds cool. I mean, there's actually artists out there who have a bit of 3D knowledge. So they create a basic 3D model of their character, or like a species, and they use that. They literally trace over it to get a certain, like, angle. That is a thing that exists. How are you? I'm pretty okay. Thank you for asking. It feels nice to have a bit of time to work on other projects than just my main channel videos for once. Honestly, I was really hoping to get my last video done a lot sooner than I did. But I got really, like, not necessarily perfectionist about the animation, but I just had this extreme urge to, like, improve it constantly. And then by the time I was happy with the simpler scenes, I was like, oh wait, the ending of this video is a really complicated scene. And that took a while. But yeah. I just really wanna progress towards my dream of having a stream with lots of different characters. I really like the idea of that. Been so busy lately, it sucked. Sorry to hear that, dude. Yeah, I frickin' hate that feeling of being so busy that you can't do anything. It feels like you can't do anything. Your last video was like, kind of uncomfortable to watch. Why do you say that? Elaborate. Okay, I think that's... I'm gonna leave him there for now. Let me tidy up. Let me tidy up this sketch. Ah. Are you fan art? I don't know if you're missing a few words, but I don't understand what you're asking. I'm sorry. Yeah, my idea for this guy is really like Animal Crossing villager. And I kind of like want my other models to look less furry, to be honest. Ah, indeed. It does look like one. Glad to hear it. Furries are weird. I know, right, Zephyr Wolf. So true. What is your favorite animal? My favorite animal, shock horror, is a skunk, actually. They're just really freaking adorable. And fluffy. And scrunkly. They got like a perfect mix of cute and scrunkly going on. You know what I mean? A skunk. Bro just chilling there? Indeed. Indeed. Bro is just chilling there. I'm almost thinking of like not even giving him any eyebrows. Yeah, so we got EP Cat, we got Beep Boop, we got frickin' Dog. And for Dog, I kinda almost want him to look like a Digimon. Like I really like what is that streamer's name? Zai. I really like Zai's art style they have for their character, which is like a deer wolf, something like that. They look really cool. That's the kind of style I want to draw Ryan's model in. I'm just looking up some pictures of dog-like Digimon for inspiration. Ow. My GF is a skunk, so I agree to bias. Very understandable. Oh my god, whoa, so many beautiful AI artworks in the Google search. Oh, it's so cool. Dude, like, that has to be my least favorite thing about the whole AI generated image surge lately. Is like being an artist and trying to look for references for things, and it's all just like generated slop that doesn't make sense. Like I wanna see, I wanna figure out how to draw something based on what it actually looks like, or how other people draw it, and not based on what a computer thinks it looks like. Because it's unfortunately very often inaccurate. Very annoying. Anyway, dog. All the ages for my characters on Toy House are messed up. I don't know if I wanna... I think I'm just gonna delete it. I don't know if I wanna go in and change them all every time I age. Yeah, he's definitely gonna have like massive eyebrows that overlap his hair and everything. I just really wish there was some way to easily filter out AI generated images when I'm searching. They can do like minus AI, which does filter out a lot of them, but not all. Whoops. Oopsie. Ow. Nom 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 nom. Like, I really want him to look cartoony. Like, cool, but not like edgy, you know what I mean? Oh, that's a good idea, actually, to apply a filter to filter out images after like 2022. That's a good idea. I mean, honestly, Ryan is kind of edgy, but like, I want him to look more... If I make a model of him, I want him to be more like goofy than edgy. That's gonna be a tough balance to figure out, I think. Oh my god, his hair is gonna be the worst to rig, I already know. Although his muzzle's definitely gonna be the worst of all. of all time. Teeth. Yeah, definitely nothing wrong at all with being edgy, by the way. Be edgy, be free. Be a dog with ridiculously long canines that are gonna be a huge pain to rig. Reminds me of the dog from Go Go Jump. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna Google it right now. Oh my god. I'm just kidding. It's like really what is that, a Flash game? Never seen this before. Yo. That rat character though? Very interesting. Thought you said be edgy, be fruity for a sec. I mean... I mean... What is the name of the app you're using? This is Clip Studio Paint X. It's a program, not an app. Yeah, you're allowed to be edgy as long as you're fruity as well. Gotta be both. Can't be neither. I just arrived, there is fruits. I was just saying earlier about how whenever you leave stream for like 5 minutes, you come back, I'm talking about something completely different. And without context, it makes no sense. I guess that's what happens when you have to talk continuously for 3 hours. And also you have a not insignificant number of people listening to you and providing their own opinions. What are you making? These are little concept arts for future VTuber models that I would like to implement on stream. As you may have guessed, making these models takes an extremely long time. So, although I would like all of these characters to exist as a model in the future at some point, I'm gonna leave it to a vote for who becomes the next one. Like, each time I complete one, I'm gonna do a new vote. Chat is slower than I thought it would be, to be honest. It is pretty slow. It's, I think it's just because a lot of people are, like, actually working on things as well as watching stream. With with art streams like this, it's pretty common for people to use them as background noise while they work on their own art, I think. Hard to pick already, Lamo. Yeah, I'm glad I'm leaving the decision up to you guys. Because I also can't decide. Working on grinding Fortnite. Good luck, soldier. Been editing the whole time with the stream open. Ooh, nice. Good job, I'm proud of you. Cool drawings as usual. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. I see my protogen art is summoning other protogens. Beep boop. Beep boop beep. Yeah, making this guy into a model is gonna be interesting. I already said that on last stream, but I'm thinking of just like making it so he can't tilt his head in the other direction too much. So like the other eye is never revealed, because I have no idea how I would rig that. I mean, if you've ever seen a front-facing protogen, you wish you hadn't. So, I don't think we need to do that. You do not need to be subjected to that. Do you have a favorite Mario Kart game? Oh, here's the kind of questions I'm living for. Honestly, I haven't played that many Mario Kart games. I was absolutely obsessed with Mario Kart DS though when I was younger. So I guess if I had to pick one, I'd say that one is my favorite. I do like the most recent one, but it hasn't like caught me as much as the DS version did, if that makes sense. Like I haven't even like completed that game, as in like doing all of the races to unlock everything in single player. It's like kind of fun, but not the kind of, I don't know, I don't, it's not like that fun. Drawing front face protogens is the reason I dropped my old protogen because he was horrible to draw. Yeah, I recently did a commission for someone who was like, oh, can you draw my protogen winking? And I was like, oh no. Thankfully with 2D art, you can kind of like... How do you say that? Like push the boundaries a bit and like kind of... Like it kind of technically doesn't make sense, but it still looks good because it's 2D art kind of thing. La 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 la. Did someone say prodigy? Nah. Only Only synths in this stream. Do you play Roblox? I've actually never played Roblox and I don't have an account. I would like to make that very clear because I have seen I have seen comments on my YouTube channel being like, "Yo, it was really cool playing Roblox with you last night." And I'm like, "Oh no, that was not me." Oh, dude, I just remembered my dream. I dreamt that somebody was like trying to cancel me. That's the first time I've ever dreamt anything like that, by the way. Don't worry, I'm not like I'm not like thinking about it too hard. Like I dreamt that somebody was trying to cancel me because they were like they thought they were friends with me, but they were friends with like somebody pretending to be me. And that person like did something like bad and they like thought it was me. And like we had like a freaking like we had a trial in like an Ace Attorney style trial in real life. It was so weird. This is the kind of thing I dream about. Like I wish I could also like dream about like, you know, being a dog, but brain's like, that sounds too normal. Getting cancelled for being too silly. That would be more realistic. Play too much Ace Attorney, probably, yeah. Although, nobody got murdered in my dream, which is pretty good. Yeah, I think that's the general idea I got for him. Now, the one character that I don't know how I should do the art for is Barney. He's a cheater. And his whole thing is that he's buff. But not like excessively, just like a bit muscular. I'm kind of struggling to think of a way to draw him in a way that doesn't look like gay furry bait, you know what I mean? Like I want him to look like kind of silly like this, but not like the exact same. If that makes sense. I mean, I could have a gay furry bait character if I really want to. Like, all things considered. Nothing wrong with that, right? For science. I really wonder what it's gonna be like though when I have a bunch of different characters. Like, I wonder if people are gonna gonna like want me to be the other characters more often, or if they're still gonna like prefer Socks or Chip even, because I don't get transformed into Chip that often. Yeah, that was just 3 chips on screen, I just realized. Oh, okay. Jetzt bin ich Deutsch. Ich vergesse das immer, dass ich dieser Modell. Dass ich diese Modell habe. Ich habe das einfach vergessen. Kannst du das glauben? Ich nicht. Mit Cola. Yippie. Yippie. Hello. I'm back. I usually translate what I said, but I kind of forgot what I said. Oh, I was like, I always forget that I have this model. Like the German one. And then I kept referencing the Yippee kid. Because that's all I can think of. That's all I can think of to say. Yeah, I could just have like one overly furry model as a treat. Ah, 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 ah. Using 2 PCs for stream. If it's okay to ask? Absolutely not, how dare you. I'm joking, it's I use only 1 PC. Do people often use 2 PCs to stream? Am I doing something wrong? Sometimes I hook up my iPad with my PC. Does that count? Bro looking like Simba over here. Oh yeah, that would be a good idea to maximize the performance of my Clip Studio Paint so I can get all the headshots. I don't know. Let's try to make a gamer joke. He needs to be more angular. He looks too baby at this point. He's supposed to look older. I give him like a more angular chin. That should do it. All the FPS furries per second. See, that's the kind of joke that I need to make. That's like actually hilarious, dude. Do you think an iPad with an Apple Pencil is comparable to a graphics tablet? Absolutely, it's really good for drawing, honestly. It's just extremely expensive. Bro looks very polite. I don't know how I'm gonna do his stupid little hair tuft. Do you have any advice you could give on learning to draw anthro characters? Still learning and struggling with anatomy. Well, I mean, to be honest, I feel like the kind of advice I could give is like stuff that you've probably already heard before. Like, for example, I know you don't want to hear it, but you gotta practice drawing real humans, okay? But I think it's like, it's also totally okay to just straight up like pick an artist that you really like the way they draw anthro characters and just like try to replicate how they do it. And the best way you're gonna learn is to like try to figure out like why they draw it in that way. No, anything but real humans. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you don't have to, like... get, like, amazing at it, I guess. You just kind of, like, have to understand the general anatomy of a human, and then you then abstract that into a anthro. Good response. Actually, I haven't gotten that yet. Yo, glad I could help though. I did not expect that I would actually help with that. I don't have a music playlist though. At least the one that's like on YouTube. A lot of the music that's in my playlist is like unreleased tracks. I have been meaning to make a compilation of the ones that are on YouTube though, but I've never gotten around to it. I'm sorry. Also, I'm thinking of giving this guy a tie. Because, like, part of his, like, character, like, the purpose of him, is he's, like, me if I wasn't an artist. Not saying I would, not saying me being an artist is the reason I'm not both. But, like... he's like an accountant, so it'd be kind of funny if he has like a tie. I would kind of like give him a little bit more visual character as well. Although he is shirtless, so now this is like definitely turning into a gay furry bait. Oops. What do you think about Beastars? I love Beastars, it's great. I was like amazed when I saw season 2. Like just the frickin' jump in animation. Like season 2 looks so beautiful. I'm excited for season 3, but I'm also sad that it's gonna be the last season. Yeah, it looks like a frickin' like sailor like this. I don't know, I might give him like a shirt like that as well, actually. Just so he's not like naked. Because with this much detail in the body, his face starts to look a bit weird without clothes on. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to that one later. Final one is gonna be my newest character. What about BNA? I've never watched Brand New Animal, actually. I've heard that the ending is not amazing. Because it's never gonna get continued, right? At least the anime isn't. But yeah, that makes me, like, not want to watch it, to be honest. It also, from what I've seen of the character designs, it does that really annoying thing where the female characters are all like dainty and curvy and cute, and all the male characters like actually look like animals. They got like the black sad effect going on. So for the snail moth, I could go like. Actually, I think I'm gonna do like the blob version. Like this is more like this actually. Bro is a blob. He's gonna be really fun to make a 2D rig of. Yeah, it's it's not like that big of a deal, obviously, but it is a little bit of a pet peeve of mine when like all the female characters just look like humans with like an animal nose and ears, and all the male characters are actually allowed to look like animals. That's why I like Beastars so much. I mean, there's not many like I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. I want to see like I want like werewolf ladies that aren't just anime girls with the tail. Oh, I love this guy's design so much. I'm so happy with it. This silly, like, mustache mouth. What a frickin' idiot. Look at this idiot right here. Affectionate, of course. Moth VTuber when? This is the moth VTuber. He's a snail moth. Now the wing is a bit too big. There we go. Yeah. Look at this, dude. Me when Also, the lore behind this guy is that he's a dubstep producer. I still don't have a name for him, by the way. If anyone has any ideas, let me know. I like kinda wanna name him Chris, because he looks like a Chris. And I like that name as well. But like, I know people IRL called Chris, so I'm kinda like, How could a snail be so cute? Because snails are objectively cute. How do you feel about web fishing? It looks really cool, but I haven't gotten around to playing it yet. I'm still on my Professor Layton kick, I'm sorry. Nope, objectively. Snails are objectively cute. If you look up, if you don't believe me, you can get a dictionary and like scroll to the word cute, and there's just a picture of a little snail, like kind of looks like this. That's what's in the dictionary when you look up the word cute. That's how we know that snails are objectively cute. There we go. Kinda like done with the sketch for him. Everyone else took so long. I guess Charlie was really easy as well, actually. Yeah, let me just like blow this up for you so you can get a better look at it. There you go. This is what shows up in the dictionary. It looks like this. Like, my rendition is not completely accurate, but it basically looks like this. Beauty of subjective with the notable exception of snails. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, I think I'm gonna switch these guys around, actually. Yeah. Hello? Yeah, there we go. Why are you making it so hard for me? Oh no, I broke the snail. Now I'm gonna go to prison for about 3 years, I think it is. Yeah. Sounds about right. Yeah, like, I don't know about him, like... He's, like, crossing that line of being, like, a bit too detailed to where being shirtless is, like, a little bit, Oh, he might be, like, against Twitch guidelines, actually. If he's too detailed and being shirtless. I didn't think about that. I'm pretty sure the guidelines apply for males as well, right? That you can't show too much shoulder. We got a really nice, nice diverse cast of characters here as well. Oh, my brain is like... My brain is starting to, weaken. Yeah, this guy needs... He's so buff that he needs two... two squares to fit. It's funny because he's like... not even, he's really not like... buff. He's just like slightly above average, I guess. Imagine if everyone just chooses the right snail. Like, who wouldn't? I'm pretty sure it's illegal to take the snail's image in vain, though. That would be considered impersonation, and I would probably go to jail for 12 years, I think. Yeah, so unfortunately I can't make a model of the dictionary snail, I'm sorry. But I'm pretty sure it's not against Twitch TOS to keep him in the corner over here for moral support. Also, this guy's face is still like too baby. He's got a baby face. I think the eyes are still too big. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Hello. Cheetah moment. Right there. Me when himbo cheetah. He's a cheetah, but not a cheetah. He would never do that to you. I just don't know, like... I think I'm gonna... I don't know if I wanna, like... put too much detail into these, because it's, like, technically just concept art, but I also feel like you can't really, like... see the concept that well without colors and stuff. I think I'm gonna just like color in these sketches rather than doing like line art and everything. Also, I don't know if Charlie should have pupils. Might look creepy with pupils. Yeah. Bro looks like Garfield from that creepy Garfield thing. Da 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 da. Oh, YouTube broke for me again. That's so cool and nice. Love that for me. Garfield? No, it's this... There's like one particular Garfield, like, parody that I'm thinking of, but I forgot what it's called. There are many Garfield parodies though. Especially ones that turn him into like a horror thing. Oh, I wanted to include earrings on him. Earrings are kind of a new addition, but I really like how they look. If mammals are furries, would snails be slimies? Maybe in an alternate reality where people became obsessed with anthropomorphic. What is the animal group of snails and slugs called? I forgot. Gastropods? Really? I was thinking of a completely different word. The legless beings. Mollusk, I think that was the word I was talking about. I was thinking of. But I do not remember. And my brain is very fried right now. I'm feeling this very much right now. Hello? Ma'am. Cute, thank you very much. I agree. This one came out like basically exactly how I have it in my brain. What? 5 months? Yo. Thank you, Lily Hearts Club. I really appreciate the resub. I would like to respond to your message, but YouTube is broken for me right now, so I gotta open it on my phone. That's really cool and nice. I gotta pee again. Curse you, cola. Okay, but why doesn't my channel come up when you search for Weird Cat? It's literally my username. The weirdest of cats. It's not even showing up on my phone. It's okay, I think you asked, like, how are you? Yeah, pretty good, thank you. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I'm glad that I'm finally getting some progress done on some of my side projects. Feels nice. Hello. No. Me when I meow. True story. Ah. Oh, you resubbed on Twitch, obviously. My brain is smooth as butter. And just as delicious. Blue cat moment. Right here. Are these Kabish's pictures? Nope, these are actually concept arts for future VTube models that I would like to implement onto my stream. I'm making a little concept for each character and then I'm gonna put up a vote for which one becomes the next addition to the team. I do want to make all of these eventually, but considering how long it takes to make just one, I gotta prioritize them somehow. Zombie confirmed? Yeah. Hey, fun fact. I almost used the word zombie in my username. I was gonna be called Zombie Squared as a reference to Minecraft. Then I realized that I probably well, first of all, I couldn't get the squared thing to work for a YouTube username, like it wasn't accepted. And then I realized that I probably like subconsciously stole the name from Nerdcubed. And I didn't wanna, I was like scared that someone was gonna get mad at me over that, so I deleted the account. How do you know the taste of your brain? You don't? It's a pretty normal thing, right? Literally just taste it. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, just literally just taste it. It's not that hard. Unironically though, brains seem really tasty. Like they seem like they would have a really nice texture. Like really squishy and juicy. Just like imagine the consistency though. You can't tell me that it wouldn't be good. Can't tell me you're not curious. Oh my goodness, would you look at the time? I'm gonna have to stop streaming soon. Too bad, as much as I would love to continue this conversation about delectable squelchy brains. I do unfortunately have to conduct adult responsibilities, including purchase of sustenance. Which, for some reason, is required to live. Like, I don't know why we haven't evolved past the point of needing food yet. Seems like a pretty fatal flaw in the human race, honestly. I don't think we're gonna last very long at this point, but it is what it is. Alright. I think I'm gonna have to head off. I would like to thank you all for hanging out with me today though. It's been really fun. I feel very fulfilled. We've gotten a lot of stuff done. It's been very it's been a productive day. I hope it has been for you as well, although it's okay if it's not. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry, my brain is like deceased. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day. Do not forget that